Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome to the family. If you're an OG subscriber, thank you so much for tuning in again. I see that we have grown again. So hello to the new subscribers. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I sincerely hope that you get great value today, that whatever I'm going to share is going to help you, is going to be useful, is going to positively impact your life. In Jesus' name, amen. Okay, on that note, so today I really just want to talk about, give you a little bit of a hair update and share with you what I have been doing since I think it was August. I'll put the video that I'm referring to up in the cards, wherever, I don't know which side it is, but basically that video speaks about the fact that I've come to a point in the road with my hair journey where I felt like I wasn't really getting the best out of my hair. I wasn't treating it in the best possible way, and as a result it wasn't performing well, it wasn't moisturized, it wasn't growing. It was just, I'd gone through quite a few things where I had suffered from a little bit of moisture overload and then of protein overload, and my hair just was not happy with me. So I decided, you know what, let me positively and with information that I've gathered make some changes and record it and document it. So if it works, you can see it, you can try it if you like. If it doesn't work, then you're kind of on this journey with me where we're discovering what works and what doesn't work. But I am here to report that I am so happy with the progress that I've made. I'm so happy with where my hair has, I'm so happy with the progress of my hair since that video. So in this video, I just really want to share with you what I did and what I'm doing and what kind of positive results I've seen. Okay, so since I have made that video, I decided to make a few changes to the way I do my hair, the way I perceive it, the way I look after it, and I've been doing that for, let's say, 3 months consistently for 3 months, and I have seen great results. I think one of the top things that I did was just to get a consistent hair routine, just to go in there every week and wash your hair and style your hair in the same way every single week. So number one was being consistent. Number two was doing the same thing over and over and over again, just so that I could really see how my hair was responding, so I could give the process a fair opportunity, but also so that I could start to learn my hair again. I thought I had things figured out. Unfortunately, I did not. As it is with all of us, it happens. We're on a continuous learning journey. But just for reference, I have type 4 low porosity hair, and that low porosity part was very important for me to understand and to learn about. And so my advice to you would be, figure out what porosity you have. It's very important because it's going to dictate to you the routine you use, the process, and sometimes the products. So excluding the products in this conversation, I just want to say that being consistent, number one, and number two, having a fail-proof routine that you do over and over and over again, that obviously caters to your hair. And in this instance, it was my low porosity hair. And some of the big things or big changes I have seen came as a result of the following. Number one was washing my hair with lukewarm to warm water, whatever I could kind of manage on my skin and my scalp. You don't want to burn yourself, but just running the water over my hair until I felt like all my hair was saturated, number one. And number two, also so that we could open up those pores in the hair, the strands, the follicles could open up so that the moisture could get in. So with my low porosity hair, I noticed that if I don't get the moisture in, it's gonna be trouble for me for the next couple of days, while I wear my style. My hair is not going to be moisturized enough. I'm gonna be struggling. I'm gonna try to re-moisturize it. It's gonna be breaking and brittle, and that's exactly what had happened to me before. So what I do is I get into the shower and make sure that I fully saturate my hair with warm water before I go in and clarify, which is number two. So I clarify my hair every single week. I know that some people co-wash, some people clarify and co-wash. This is for you to find out. For someone with low porosity hair, we are prone to build up. So because of that, I just wanted to make sure that with every wash day, I start on a clean slate. I start at 0. Well, as close to 0 as I possibly can. So that's why I clarify my hair every week. That's number 2. Number 3, and this step cannot be missed, especially if you are a low porosity girl, and that is to deep condition your hair with every wash. Get yourself a good moisturizing deep conditioner. If you have hair that can tolerate a little bit of protein, make sure that you kind of move between protein and moisture to get that balance right. But deep condition your hair with every wash. In addition to that, it is adding heat to your deep conditioner or your deep conditioning process. So you can either use a heated cap or indirect heat via a hooded dryer, or just wrapping it up with a scarf, or just to make sure that the heat gets trapped in there so that, you know, it can open up those hair strands, follicles, whatever it is, so the moisture can really get into your hair. So I do that with my little hooded dryer contraption. So with every wash, I deep condition, put a plastic cap on, and then I go in with my hooded dryer and I sit under it for like 15 to 30 minutes, depending on what the deep conditioner says. That has made a tremendous change in the way that my hair holds onto moisture. So after I've done that, I go back into the shower, I rinse it out, and this is another tip that I cannot do without. Listen, this may be different for you because I know that there are some people who don't use leave-in conditioners, but for those of you who do, if you do and you're a low porosity girl, put your if you do use leave-in conditioner and you are a low porosity girl, make sure that you add your leave-in conditioner in the shower. So when you've rinsed out your deep conditioner and you're in the shower, put in that leave-in conditioner. What's going to happen is, number 1, the steam in the shower is really going to help, again, the hair open up so that the moisture can go in. I love to use a leave-in conditioner that's a little more runny than it is thick. There are exceptions to that. I'll talk about that in another video, but mostly I like for them to be runny. They just get into the hair nice and quick. A moisturizing leave-in conditioner while your hair is warm and wet. You know, not soaking wet, because obviously then the product can't get in there, but you know, just damp and warm. Get the leave-in conditioner in, and then what I like to do is I put my plastic cap back on. Yes, I do. So I put my plastic cap back on my head, and then I take my shower, I leave, and now I move on to styling. But when I get to styling, my hair is already so soft, moisturized, primed, ready for whatever product I'm going to put on after that. So then I just go in with the gel, but obviously that's optional. You can either do gel, cream, whatever you do, however you style your hair. But those couple of steps have really helped me. I actually missed one. So if you have thick hair like I do, and you're getting into the shower and it's like really complicated to wash your hair because it's so thick and so dense, do a little bit of detangling before you get into the shower. So I probably started doing that for the past maybe 2 months, 2 out of the 3 months that I've been following this process. Has it been 2 months? We're gonna say 2. Yes, 2 months. So for the past 2 months out of the 3, I've been using a detangler before getting into the shower. So I just detangle my hair, put them into twists, get into the shower, unravel the twist, get my hair soaking wet, and then go in with my clarifier. So that's also a very good tip. If you have, you know, dense hair, thick hair that you are really just battling with, it also helps you to catch all the shed hair before you get into the shower. So with the detangling process, it helps you work through all those knots and get the shedding out of the way before you get into the shower and clog your drain, because we know that that is also not cute. It has happened to me, and I'm telling you, hair in it stinks in a drain. Do not, right? So try to get as much of it out before you get into the shower. It also just makes the process a lot easier. So you know, just to update you on my hair, I've managed to maintain moisturized soft hair from wash day to wash day. There have been times when I slipped up a little bit, I did something that was incorrect, and I could feel it. And that's also the other thing I just want to say, is that when you're following a routine with intention and consistently, you are going to learn more about what your hair likes, what your hair doesn't like, by the way it behaves from one wash day to another. One of the things that I've been doing is, with every wash day, I do a verbal like check-in, like in my husband's presence. I know that he's not super interested in what I'm about to say or what I say on my wash day, but he listens anyway because he loves me. So with every wash day, I evaluate the way my hair is, the way my hair reacts to the wash day. I evaluate the products. So I check it out. I'm like, okay, there's flaking. Okay, it's dryness. Okay, good definition, not so great definition, or soft, hard. And from there on, I can make further decisions. There has been one time when my hair was so dry because of a product that I'd used. I think it had probably, I don't know what it had in it, but it was just a bad product, and it dried my hair out completely. And I did not leave my hair to be dry, even though I just washed it. I went back into the shower the next day and I co-washed. Now remember, it isn't a full kind of like wash day week, so I decided, you know what, let me not clarify again, let me just go in, co-wash it, and just rectify it, re-moisturize it. So that's also one of the things that I've learned, is that, you know, if there is a mistake, rectify it immediately. Do not walk for 7 days with dry hair, 5 days, 3 days. Do not do it, because you're going to get so frustrated that you're going to start to tug and pull to get your hair into the style that you wanted to get into, and then you'll do more harm than good. So that being said, I also just wanted to say that for these past 3 months, I've only been doing wash and goes, just because I wanted to test that theory as well. And I am happy to report that my hair's been flourishing. It's been moisturized, it's been thick, it's been healthy. I did do a little bit of a trim, because with the wash and go comes some fairy knots, single strand knots. Listen, it comes with the territory, but also it was time for a trim. It was about 3 months, yeah. And not that you have to get your hair trimmed every 3 months, but it was time for me. And the way I can confidently say that is because I've been taking the time to learn what my hair has been doing, and so I could tell that I needed a trim, and so I just gave it a little trimsy trim. Today's style is actually also something new. I just refreshed my wash and go. This is day 1, 2, 3, 4. This is day 5, and I actually have, it's not wash day yet, and I have to go to a friend's birthday party tomorrow, and I didn't want to go there with crusty hair, so I thought, let me just refresh it. So just water and re-gel it. So it's still wet, it's still drying, so don't worry about that. But I am excited to say that I'm definitely going to start, you know, doing a few more styles, doing different styles, especially because it's December and it's Christmas. And I know that for us curly girls, we're always looking for a new way in which we can style our hair for the festive season, for the festive events, for Christmas. So I'm happy to tell you that I'm definitely going to be trying some things. I'm going to be showing you so you can try them out, but I'm also very excited to try them. And this is another thing I wanted to say, that I've come to a point right now. I'm not saying it's going to be like this forever, because we know that all of this is a process, but right now I feel very confident and comfortable with my hair routine for me to branch out and do other things, to start applying a little bit of heat when I'm going to be doing a style. I'm going to be doing that, but I'm so confident with the wash, with the clarify, deep condition, leave-in process, that I feel like my hair is strong, it is healthy, and we can go and do whatever else we need to do. And I just want to encourage you and say, I think the underlying factor here is make sure that you learn as much as possible about your hair, and that whatever you're learning and researching about, you're trying, and that you're giving it a fair chance. Listen, I'm not talking about products, we're not talking about products right now. We'll come to products in the next video, but I just want to say that when it comes to your process, to your routine, make that your number one priority above what kind of products you're using, because if you can get that waxed, the right products, it's just like icing on the cake. I promise you that. So I just want to encourage you and say, do your research, go off and learn as much as possible about your hair as you can, and trial it. Give it a fair chance, give it a few months, and be consistent. Listen, I know that it's not easy to be consistent. It is time consuming, it is monotonous sometimes, it is frustrating, but just tell yourself that you are doing this for a purpose. Make sure that the why aspect of you doing this is clear to you. Definitely my hair is much healthier than it was. I feel a lot more at peace, a lot more joy about my hair, and that is just a great feeling. I just want you to feel that. Like if right now you are frustrated with your hair, I just want you to feel peace about it. So that is it for me. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope and pray that you found this useful, that it was helpful to you, that some of the things I said in here resonated with you, that you found some encouragement and motivation to go out there and learn more about your hair and care for it better. And I just want to say, if you have any other tips that you have implemented in the past couple of months that has really helped you to see great results with your hair, share it with us. Like, comment down below, let us know what you've been trying, what has worked for you, and we can all flourish together. So thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you next time, God willing.